Hi everybody, this is Health Supercharger. This is what a ripe plantain looks like. Often it is even more black, and most people don't realize that plantains can be eaten raw. And not only that, but as far as any substance on this planet that is concerned, plantains are pretty much one of the top, I would say, top three or top five foods or substances on this planet which give you the most, how would you call it, compatible and most dense nutrition to our human needs. And it is amazingly dense. It's the amount of calories per gram or per pound is just amazing. And that's how it looks like inside. Nice orangey color. It's 1200 calories per kilo. That's assuming you trust the NutriDiary and all those color and nutrient or the nutrient breakdown USDA standards and stuff like that. But you're not destroying this nutrition with heat, so you're gonna be able to absorb a lot more than say 1200 calories of cooked rice and beans or what have you. You're not messing around with it in terms of adding poisons like salts, strong spices, you name it, cooked oils for flavor, cayenne pepper, all kinds of stuff like that. You're not messing around with that. You're not breaking that law of nature. You're eating something that is super delicious, so automatically it forces you to eat. Well, forces you. It gently leads you to eat mono meals, which is one of the most powerful, one of very powerful principles of nature is to consume one food at a time, because your digestive system can only create one type, one specific digestive environment for the perfect digestion of one particular substance. When you don't mix this with beverage, water, or whatever, liquid, you're also not breaking another nature's law, which is to not dilute your food with other liquids, because you're breaking all the digestive fluids, the digestive environment that the stomach creates, your body creates. You're breaking all of that when you're consuming beverages or water with your meals. When you're eating plantain, not only it is super loaded and you're able to get a huge amount of nutrition, but the nutrients are compatible with our body's needs. If you have 3 or 4 of these, most people are satiated. And even myself, after about 4 or 5 of these, I'm all good. Hola, señor. I feel totally satiated. That lasts a long time, usually around 4 hours. And I don't know if I need 5. Maybe if I'm really hungry. So it's a magical food. Fruit is a magical food. Not all fruit is gonna be like a plantain. And some you might only be satiated for 2 hours, like watermelons or a bunch of tomatoes with cucumbers, or out not with cucumbers, or cucumbers, or other veggie fruits or vegetables, like lettuce, salad, say like a salad of tomatoes and lettuce and what have you. Um, so when you're eating this way, you're pretty much following a lot of nature's laws. You're eating something that is compatible with your digestive anatomy, so not something that is indigestible. You're not cooking it, exposing it to high heat, which destroys the nutritional content, or it destroys the nutrients' ability to absorb. Um, you're eating mono meals typically or simple meals. You're not really feel like having a grapefruit with this or combining it with whatever. You're not adding toxic substances like salt and spices and ginger and garlic and cooked fats and steak sauce and all that kind of junk, whatever, like uh, soy sauce or whatever, just a lot of junk, hot peppers or whatever. You're not doing that. And you're following all the principles, and it's one of the healthiest ways. When you're eating like this versus eating like the most society is, not only you're getting a massive amount of nutrition, but you're doing two other things which are amazing. First of all, the load on your body you're putting is so small. It doesn't have to deal with a lot of toxins, a lot of elimination of undigestible parts of the food, or heavy digestion of whatever you're eating. It's really simple to digest. Even plantains are quite simple relative to most of the foods that people eat, if not all foods that people eat. And it just works. Um, you gotta let them be nice and black, almost black. So another benefit is that you're not killing. You're not killing every day. You're not killing other beings every week. That has a price by itself. And whether you pay for somebody else to do the job for you and butcher it up, or and slaughter the animal and slice it up and whatever, the environment, our nature, your body is actually paying the price in many ways. But that's another video to talk about that. So you get a lot of nutrition, you get very little toxins, so you get a lot of spare energy that can go towards other ventures, healing, repairing. If you think about the amount of toxins, it's probably like, I don't even know if you can put it on the same chart when you're comparing a barbecued meal of steak or burger or hot dog full of preservatives in the meat and not really compatible with our system. It's just anyways, let me show you a bag of these things. Yep, that's how they look like. Plantains, definitely on the top 20 of my list of foods to eat, or top 30. And yeah, when you combine that, or when I mean combine it, I don't mean in a meal, but when you combine it in your nutrition with figs, avocados, lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, from the garden tomatoes and cucumbers, and Rollinia and all kinds of bananas that are amazing, then your nutrition is just supercharged. And you're following nature's laws, which, the cholesterol in your food, that's a big one. If you're consuming dead corpses, one day it will catch up. And most people don't see what the results of eating meat is. because they can't see inside their body. But if they did a thorough evaluation of their digestive system and their arteries and their body, they would see what the heck it causes. Anyways, the Korean soldiers that fell in the Korean War versus or Vietnam War even, versus the Americans, they could see how much different their arteries were, how much cleaner they were instead of the Americans, which are filthy and disgusting. And this is guys that are 20, 21, 22. So if you're 30 and 40 and you think you have clean arteries when you're eating meats, dairy, and all kinds of junk, alcohol, coffee, you have no idea. It's about 5 years worth of healing and cleaning to do for the average person, at least.